about உங்களோட மூவிஸ்ல நடிச்சத பத்தியோ சரி, I mean pretty much every facet of your life that you had captured in the book you came across as so honest and so real that another had asked that question whether like you ever got the feeling that these are recesses of my memory that I really don't want to get to, but I'm getting into it now, or did you actually find it to be cathartic? I mean, in the mari run patilam pesachena, you probably have very pleasant memories, but I'm sure there are other more like serious moments and memories that you had captured that I mean this, I'm sure she felt a little I wonder if she felt a little uncomfortable when writing it. அப்படின்லாம் தோணிட்டு அப்படிலாம் இருந்திருக்கா உங்களுக்கு?
There are only 2 chapters, if I remember right, that are a little dark.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
One is about Jacob.
Sure.
And the other is about the divorce.
Sure.
Now, the way I looked at it was, I thought, I owed it to the memory of Jacob to be open about, how special he was.
Sure.
So when I wrote it, there was a portion of me which said, I'm sure a lot of people who have lost someone who was very close to them. And I hope that as years go by, they would be able to look back on, that whole, it's not an incident, I would say that whole chapter,
sure,
that bit of journey that they had with that person,
mm-hmm,
and look back upon it with less pain.
Sure.
Even now there is pain.
Right.
But the point is, with time, the pain dulls. And
right.
I think you kind of remember the good things and you try to be, I don't know, less morbid.
Right. And I was wondering, like, do you get a bit of closure with issues like in the Jacob Mari or it's hard to get like proper kind of closure, right? After all, it's not as though you had like a proper farewell conversation per se.
Yeah.
Right.
No, again, as I said, with respect to Jacob, it was just something that I thought was important that I shared.
Sure.
I wasn't really looking for closure because, like you say, there can't be a closure.
Right.
And with the divorce, I had already seen the closure.
Right.
So
right.
And the thing is, in my life, I know it's unfair of me to compare other women to me and say, why are they reacting like this?
Sure.
But I can't help it because I see a lot of women who go after they've had a bad experience with a guy,
sure,
who go around and say that all men are, whats.
Right.
And I really don't believe that is the right attitude for us to have because it's not true, right? There are some really fabulous men out there and there are really rotten scoundrels out there.
Sure.
நம்ம புத்திசாலியா இருந்து கரெக்டால சூஸ் பண்ணலன்றதுக்காக
Right.
எல்லாமே tarring them with the same brush is not. So the reason I spoke about divorce was I thought, this is something that I have not really spoken about to the public, not because I have not healed, but, because I didn't really see a proper forum.
Sure.
But I think this is a great forum and I hope that, it would help some women to handle it with some element of, for want of a better word, maturity, if you call it.
Sure. And it was so balanced. And the chapter, as I mentioned in my email, it was so exquisitely written, mainly because or a sensationalism, it was so real. And the oral line, it was absolutely unforgettable, where you said it should be an option, but it should be the last option. It was...
absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, you're still opening up that as an option. I mean, you're not like passing judgment on people that don't consider it as an option. So, and
I thought it was important because, again, in my life, I've seen a lot of women who two of the, two extremes of this approach.
Right.
One side, ready to run away, break and run away.
Yeah.
The other side, suffer pannalum, they kind of, carry on and it's damaging them mentally and emotionally.
Sure.
So, but again, I am in no position to tell anyone what the right choice is.
Right.
I just have to tell them it is a choice.
Right.